Let's talk about those three teams that I've been talking about this whole time. And those teams are the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns slowly starting to pull themselves away, separate themselves from the other two teams. And at one point I was thinking that maybe it would have been the Warriors and the Lakers. But the Phoenix Suns, slowly the big three are somewhat coming together. That offense is just, we all knew the offense was going to be there. Maybe eventually that, that defense is also going to pick up, but the offense is slowly helping them pick themselves away from the other two teams. I mean, does that make sense? Pick themselves away from the other two teams? I don't even know. Separate themselves. Yes. They've strung together, I think, is it seven wins in a row? And that's pretty good. You know what I mean? They're like, almost 6 games above 500 right now. That's really good. Not too long ago, they were dancing around 500. Now that's really good. That's really good. The Lakers have managed to pull themselves just at the mark right there, at the 500 mark. And then the Warriors dropped again, 4 games below 500. Now, after, I don't want to call it a break, unfortunate happening of the passing away of Decky, the assistant coach. They came back, played against the Atlanta Hawks, and that was a pretty good game. Very emotional and everything. It was a pretty good game. And then they played against the Sacramento Kings. And that was also a really good game. But at the end, they turned the ball over. And that's what happened. At the very end, they turned the ball over and they lost by 1 point. It was a good game. High-scoring game. Just really fun to watch. I don't know if the defense was terrible or just the offense was incredible, but a really good game. I enjoy watching it. But yes, they're 4 games below 500. Now, people are starting to talk about, are the Phoenix Suns a contender now? Should we dub them as contenders? The Phoenix Suns have been contenders from the very beginning. Now, I keep telling you, when you have Kevin Durant, when you have Stephen Curry, when you have LeBron James, you have a chance. You have a chance. I will never look at one of those teams and be like, they don't have a chance. Automatically, when Kevin Durant left the Nets and went to the Suns, what happened? The odds went up. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's unfortunate people don't see it with Stephen Curry like the way they see it with LeBron James. But LeBron James, always, I think a lot of people feel like they have some kind of chance. Last season, it was terrible, and a lot of people were just, oh, no, I'm done with the Lakers. I'm done with the Lakers. And then the Lakers go all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Now, I think this year, it's the Warriors. Everybody's done with the Warriors until now. But I am not done. And I do feel like the Warriors are still going to make that push. And believe it or not, we might see 2 of those teams at the West. Two of those 3 teams at the Western Conference Finals. Mark my words. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm Karabanamus. Forget that. I'm just Karabani. Oh, Quelly, y'all. It's just as simple as that. These teams are great. I mean, these players are great. And they can do that. They can do that. That's why they're great players. KD wants to be in the GOAT conversation now. What you'll think? Should he be in the GOAT conversation? Now, I don't know about that yet. Now, I like what Draymond Green had to say. When you do what Stephen Curry did, because before 2022, people were not really talking about Stephen Curry like that. And then he did what he had to do. And then that conversation came about. You know what I mean? I feel like KD, you still got to do something. It doesn't matter what team you have around you. You got to do something. You got to make some kind of push for people to look at you differently. But he is a great player. And we all know that. We all know that. But the GOAT conversation, I don't know.